Hi, I'm Jenna, also known as RetroLemon, and this is episode 128, I believe. Gosh, I feel like I have a lot to talk about this week, and then I don't have enough. I'm just checking what episode really quick. Is it 128? I hope it's 128. Anyways, let's see. Yes, it is 128. A big hello and welcome to any new viewers, and a big hello and thank you to all returning viewers. Sorry, the lighting in here is a bit off. It's very overcast out, and so I have the overhead light on, which kind of goes for the quality of lighting, but it is what it is. Really quick, knit along. We are 8 days away from the finishing point of our knit along, as I am recording on Wednesday, July 23rd. I really need to check a calendar, I'm telling you. Summers always do that to me because the kids aren't in school and one day kind of goes into another. And yesterday I was thinking all day was Monday yesterday, but it was Tuesday. And so yes, we have 8 days left. Today is July 23rd while I'm recording this, and it is for our knit along for the Leaves of Change, which I am so excited to finally see some finished objects in the FO thread. So excited! And it's been so fun, the chatter in the chatter thread, seeing people pick their yarn colors and in-progress pictures. I love seeing that stuff, guys. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So excited. So there are several project pages for them, so hopefully we will have many more entries. I hope. Mine is knit out of the lovely Leading Men Fiber Arts and their soliloquy base in the Dirty Truce colorway, which looks very brownish green on my screen at the moment, and it is not. It's just a beautiful chartreuse color and a little bit of a brown overwash. So super excited. We have wonderful prizes for that. So we are giving away, well, I am giving away a skein of Woolmiza Twin, which is 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon in the Moses colorway. So beautiful. Love, love, love this blue. And then a skein of Leading Men Fiber Arts and their soliloquy base in the Lucky Charm colorway. Love, love, love that green. Love them together too. Just saying. And then I'm thinking. So I kind of feel like I have like a little bit of an announcement. I'm really excited about this, people. I'm excited. Because I've never done something like this before. I don't run sales on my patterns very often because that's how I help supplement income. But I'm in a mood, I guess. So I have a special offer. So to explain why I'm doing this special offer, in August we are going to have a RetroLemonStudio toy knit along free-for-all. So what that is going to entail is any pattern by me, moi, enter it in. We will have prizes. I will work out the prizes and show you later. So to stimulate your interest in the knit along and to try to get you to branch out, if maybe you haven't knit toys yet, or you know, maybe hey, I was really into knitting toys at one time and I'm kind of like moved into other things, or to motivate you, because okay, people, I know you don't want to hear this. There are 5 months and 2 days until Christmas. Oh, you heard me. 5 months, 2 days till Christmas. So that might help stimulate, you know, get a few Christmas presents knocked out early. So I am offering, if you buy any 2 patterns of mine, you get a 3rd one free. So what you need to do, just so we're clear, you need to add 3 patterns, toy patterns. It's only going to work on toys. Not cowls, not shawls, toys. So add any 3 toy patterns to your cart on Ravelry, and then in the coupon code box, you need to type in Stuffy Love. STUFFIELOVE. Stuffy Love. I will try to put it down here in print at the bottom. They switched iTunes on me, and it's not very editing friendly now. So that's why I've done less editing, no titles up here, because they took it and they made it crap. So if I can put it down here, but if not, it will also be in the thread for this episode. I promise. So it expires this coming Sunday, which is, let me double check the date before I go rattling off dates and making myself look like a fool. Because I told you, me and the calendar, we're not tight right now. So, through July 27th, it expires at, I don't know, at night. I forget. Ravelry has like a default, I think it's Pacific time. Or Central. Maybe it's Central. Anyways, you have until Sunday night. We'll say Eastern just to cover my butt. Midnight Eastern on Sunday night to get this deal. So you have 4 days. 4 days. Buy any 2, get 1 free. So add 3 to the cart. Put a coupon code in. No capitals or anything. Stuffy Love. STUFFIELOVE. Stuffy Love. And your choice of toys. Any 3 you pick. Enjoy. I want to see lots of entries. So all of August, because I have to get some toys in that. I need to make Leading Men Fiber Arts, Steve and Andy. I need to make them a fox because they are going to Vogue Knitting Live in October in Chicago. And I want them to have that for their display because they gave me the yarn to do it. So I got to get that done, and I have to get another toy done for a gift, and I have to be motivated to get things done in August as well. So, to help me, and hopefully to help you, I think it'll be a lot of fun. So, what else? What else? Other knit-alongs. I was thinking, I want to do sweaters, and I want you to do sweaters with me. So I was thinking about doing a 2-month knit-along. I was thinking 2 months might be enough time, and I really want some feedback. So please, in this thread, episode 128, we double-checked that, it's right, 128, I really want some feedback. So I had 2 sweaters in mind, so I was thinking you can pick one or the other. Because if one's not your style, hopefully the other will be. They both kind of can use some scrap yarns, so I thought that would be helpful. So I am slightly obsessed with this at the moment. I don't like the original one, but I've seen other people's on Ravelry, and their color selections are awesome, and I'm so in love with this sweater. It's called 3-in-1. Try not to get a glare. So I did buy the pattern. And so it looks like you have 3 layers on, but it's only 1. And I was looking over the notes. I wish I could show you like all the schematics and notes for this, because they look really amazing, because I kind of read through and looked over. So it looks like a really well written pattern. It has like 4.8 stars on Ravelry out of the people who have voted on it. So I feel pretty confident that it should be a well written pattern. And so you just need like 4 different colors. It gives you the yardage. You can go check the yardage on the project pattern page, which I love. I hate that when they just tell you the sizes it's available in, but it doesn't tell you how much yardage you need per size. Because that helps me, and I'm more likely to knit that sweater and buy the yarn if they tell me that information. I might be the only one like that, but I find it extremely helpful. So that's option 1, 3-in-1 by, it's Altier Alpha. It also has her name on here, Anne Learnout. It's from 2011, and I don't know why I'm really just discovering it. So like I said, on Ravelry, 3-in-1. And then the other one that I'm really obsessed with that I have the yarn for, that I bought a while ago, a little bit at a time, is Right as Rainbow. It's the women's cardie. So women's size, not the kid size. It is by Tellybean Knits. The lady's name is Stephanie Lotvin. And it's like this. Sorry, my printer ink was dying, so it's not as bold, because this is like really brown. I'm doing mine very colorful at the top. So this is a cardigan instead of a pullover. Still, you can use some scraps for the colors at the top. We do kind of need a main body color. But I thought, okay, you got a cardigan, you got a pullover. got kind of funky, layery looking things and a little bit more classic shape. So I really, really would love input. See if anybody is interested in doing a knit along with these, because I'm thinking the other skein of Volmisa should be a really great prize for a winner of one of these. That's what I'm thinking. I have a skein of Volmisa and a skein from Daisy Knits that still needs to be given away. That's what I'm saying. Volmisa and Daisy Knits, both wonderful yarns. I want to give them to you. I really do. So, I feel like that's a lot of stuff to cover in the beginning about knit-alongs. But like I said, I really want some feedback. Because I love participation. And it kind of sinks when you kind of do a knit-along. And you get a few entries, but it kind of was like, wah, wah. So, if there is something that you're interested in knitting, please share it. I'm totally up for ideas. Especially like the whole first page and a half of my queue are all things I seriously want to knit. So if you need some inspiration, none of those are floating your boat, please go check out my queue and see if there's anything there that might inspire you, if you don't already have something in mind. So, finished objects. I have finished objects. First, I finished the Hitchhiker. That is a shop sample. Very beautiful. I love these colors. It's blues and greens. Like I said, I'm sorry the lighting blows today. And I did get all 42 teeth on my Hitchhiker. I probably could have done at least one more, if not two more teeth on it. I could have probably done two more. Instead of 42, I could have probably squeaked out 44. I was so done. Like, done with this project. Absolutely. So I knit it out of, I want to call it Araucania. I'll show you the label. And it's Yali. I can't pronounce it for the life of me. But the basis call is spelled UCAYALI, and it is fine merino wool, alpaca, and silk blend, hand painted in Peru. Okay, so it's 60% wool, 20% alpaca, 20% silk. Color number 4. Oh, there's the tag. That is what it is made out of. So yeah, ends are woven in. I'm going to wash it. I'm not going to necessarily block it, because I don't think Hitchhiker should really be blocked. Aggressively washed, yes. Although the yarn is very soft, I think once it is soaked in some soak, it is going to be amazing. I would totally use this for something for myself. So lovely, that's how I wear a Hitchhiker. Kind of like, I would think of it like a bib. But I've seen people wear them like scarves. They're cute. Such an easy pattern. I really like knitting it. Just those last few teeth about to kill you. Just, they're so long. So, and the Hitchhiker is a Martina Bem pattern. Available on Ravelry. I did use almost, this comes in 50-gram balls. I did use one whole one and probably 2/3 of a second one. So it, you know, it'd be 100 grams. Definitely had more than enough yardage, because it is, I guess I should tell you, it is 274 yards per 50-gram balls. So very generous on the yardage. It is a very light fingering to even a heavy lace. Very light finger. I'd call it a very, very light fingering. But very nice to knit with. I liked it. So I think the shop owner will be very happy with that. And then I finished, I'm so excited about this. I don't think anybody else has been excited about this project as I have been, but I love it. So it is my harrismith. I don't remember who the designer is. I was going to bring the pattern in, and I'm going to slip it over my head because I don't want to fiddle with the buttons. And that's the nice thing about it, and that's probably how I will wear it. I will probably never unbutton it. Never. So it sits so nice. I love this so much. So it's like a little kidlet. See, I just sit up a little. It goes nice with my plaid shirt because it is 70 degrees in late July and I'm loving it. I do not like the heat. I'm not a summer girl by any means. It would be too warm for this today, but it is, I love it. I'm just like, I can throw this on, I can take the dogs for a walk, it's going to be perfect on autumn days. It's very loose, so it's not restrictive. I feel like I can move in it. I love it. I just love it. And like I said, I don't know anyone that I've shown this to. They're like, that's nice. It was an easy knit. I wanted to be like, yes, it was very quick, but it was quick once you got to the shoulder shaping and the collar because it's worked from the bottom up. But I guess like I kind of didn't realize just how many stitches I was gonna have to cast on, and it did seem like it took a while to knit. It just, you felt like you got nowhere fast, right? So I did do the button. I was like debating. I'm like, I'm never gonna button this thing up all the way. But I did put the button. Let's see. You can see it at the top. Yep, there it is. And there's a buttonhole. But like I said, I will probably never use it. So I think it's cute. Like I said, it goes really great with my plaid shirt. I love plaid. So I think it's cute. I love it. It was very easy knit. It was a well-written pattern. There is a hood option. I did not want the hood. The buttons I got at Joann's years ago, I got them at a different Joann's than I frequent now. So I don't know if they still make them. But back when I bought them, on the tag, they said new. So they were kind of pricey though. They were like $6.25 for 2 buttons. I had to have bought them with coupons because I was cheaper back then. I was more frugal back then with my notions than I am now. Now I've learned buttons make or break an item sometimes, and now if you find buttons that are just perfect, just pay it. Unless if it's like 20 bucks a button. But $6.25 for 2 I would totally pay now. Not bad. And see if you can see those buttons. I like them. They're brown, like a really, really dark, like espresso brown. But they look like they're like leather. I don't know. They're cute. They work very well for the pattern. I knit this out of Cascade Yarns Cloud. It is a 70% merino wool, 30% baby alpaca. And it is like an I-cord, right? It's a worsted weight, but the yarn is not like plied. It's like an I-cord. It's really neat. It's super soft, super warm. I had this on the other day, and I was like, oh, I had it on for just a few minutes, and I was roasting. So it'll be perfect for falls out here in the Midwest. Nice and warm, and I love it. I give this 2 thumbs up. So, but now you see I have a dilemma. What do I knit next? That's my question, and I have all the stuff that I want to knit. I have a queue full of stuff that I want to knit, and all I do is I look around and I'm like, what to knit next? And nothing jumps out at me. Like, I want to knit those 2 sweaters, but I'm like, I want to do a knit along, so I kind of am going to have to wait. I mean, I guess I'm not up for prizes. I can start anytime. But to be a good KAL hostess, I should wait. So, I don't know, like, nothing else is like jumping out at me going, ooh, ooh, knit me, knit me, knit me. I have to knit a couple toys. I have to knit a couple other things for the LYS. But something for personal me, I don't know what to knit. I keep telling myself I need to bite the bullet and just knit that sweater for my husband because I bought the yarn. He was all like, yes, you're going to knit me a sweater. And I knit a sweater for myself, and he's like, yeah, it doesn't look like my sweater. Yep. So I've worked on nothing else this week. Those were the only 2 things I knit on. I would like to say I have nothing else on the needles, but that's not true. I think I kind of gave up on that baby hat, but I don't know. It's on timeout. I don't even know what to do with it. But my cousin loved the sweater I made. Absolutely loved it. Said it was her favorite thing that she got. I don't think she was just being nice either. She absolutely loved it, and it got passed around at the baby shower, and it made me feel all special and everything. So, yay! But yeah, I'm just feeling slightly uninspired, and it's ridiculous because I am very privileged to have a beautiful selection of yarn of things that I've bought on purpose for specific projects, and none of them are jumping out at me. Nope. So, so yeah, really want some input on those sweaters for the knit along though, people. Serious. Come on, you can do it. So I have some Yarny goodness to show you. I was gonna be like, that's it for the knitting, but it's not true. So, in my thoughts of the 3-in-1 sweater that I was showing, I bought some yarn because I got it practically free with my Eat Sleep Knit credits and whatnot that I had earned. So I got Dream in Color Smooshy, which I have never used before, never bought before, but it has excellent ratings on Ravelry, and it is smooshy. I'm like, oh, nice. So let's see, looking for the info. So it is 100% superwash merino, 450 yards. So very generous. It doesn't say how many grams. I would assume 100. I would assume. But you know, we're assuming getcha. So I got gray tabby. So dream color smooshy. Focuses. Gray tabby. And I got Dream Color Smooshy Shiny Moss, which is a very avocado-y green. Maybe about that. Like I said, the lighting is challenging. I think I hear some sprinkles out there. We're supposed to get storms this afternoon. So here they are together. I don't know. I was expecting the green to be a little brighter. I have it in Classy, and I think it's a little more green. I keep trying to take pictures of it, and it comes out looking brown, which it's so not brown. It's very green. It's very avocado-y green and gray. So I'm kind of stuck because I need 4 colors for my 3-in-1. So I think I want to do a blue. So gray, blue, and green, and then I don't know what to do with it. So I'm like, I was originally thinking, follow me now. So there's the bottom part of this sweater, right? Bottom part. So I was thinking gray and blue for the bottom, and then just blue for the part right there that's red. Do it blue. And then the body, doing it green, this green, and a lighter green stripes. But this is darker than I was expecting, and the green that I was going to go with it is very lime, and I'm afraid it would be too much. Like, I want them to stand out from each other, but I also want them to mesh well, right? Like, I don't want, like, these lime green stripes to just be, like, in your face, while everything else is a little bit more subdued. So, I don't know. I'm still playing with colors. But these will go with this. Marriage Made in Heaven, I think. I think the yarn will go great with the project. I just got to pick out more colors. Then I also got from Eat Sleep Knit, and I know you all have heard so much about them, but I love them. I love them. The shipping is super fast. It gets from Georgia to Ohio in 2 days. 2 days. Even when they send it first class, not just priority. 2 days. They have all kinds of incentives, all kinds of prizes, which have all been fabulous. It's fun. I enjoy doing it. So I got this thing. So I knit if you remember a few weeks ago I showed you, I had my dinosaur square, and then I knit a teeny tiny octopus and a robot and a monkey for the mascot challenge. And you were supposed to get a secret surprise if you got all 4 mascots done. Plus you got 1,000 yards for doing your mascot. So I did it all. I did the photo challenge. I earned tons of extra yardage. It's been awesome. So I was expecting a little something. Like maybe they'll send you like a tape measure or a sticker, or something little, like a notepad and a pen. Little for completing the mascot. So I got this really neat little thing, which I will read to you. It says, "Thank you so much for going above and beyond the call of the Yarnathon. You blew us away with your inventively knitting, crocheting all 4 mascots. Please enjoy the special prize from your friends at Eat, Sleep, Knit." Can I just say, wow. So you got this bag, and like that wasn't enough. Cute little project bag. Says I heart ESK, Eat, Sleep, Knit. I love that it's green and blue, because everything I want these days is green and blue. I don't even know. So you open it up. Here's a skein of Malabrigo Silky Merino in the raspberry colorway. But wait, there's more. There's not just one skein. No, there's 2. 2 skeins of Silky Merino. And that's not all. So there was a big sticker. It was a big round vinyl sticker that said Yarnathon with mascots. It's already stuck on something. So you got a sticker. You got a button. The sticker looked like the button. Hopefully it'll focus. It looks like it's a little more focused on me. You got an Eat, Sleep, Knit pen, which is awesome. It says Eat, Sleep, Knit on it. And then you got the tape measure, Eat, Sleep, Knit, with one of the kitties on it. Which I love, because I'm a kitty lover. I like really all that, just because I knit these little, I'm blown away. And they shipped it to you. Like, you didn't pay shipping. I love this bag, though. Super, super awesome bag. It has an inside zipper, as well as an outside zipper. So really awesome. All that for free, just for doing the mascots. I'm kind of blown away. So, really love Eat, Sleep, Knit. They've been fabulous. The customer service is always fabulous. Their group is so much fun. They've really made this Yarnathon thing. And I know it's a marketing ploy. Like, I don't need somebody to tell me that. I know it's all to get you to buy more yarn. And it works. So, awesome things. Love them. Excuse me. My allergies have made me a little coffee today. I feel like I've gotten so much free stuff for them. Like, I've earned free stuff. And I know, like, I've earned it by buying other yarn. But just the challenge is the way to earn so much free stuff just by doing the challenges where you don't need to spend money, I think is awesome. So, that's it for the knitting. I feel like I've been rather chatty. But I wanted to make knit-alongs awesome, so that had to be discussed. And we're moving on into a slice of life. I have mugs and stuff to show you, and I'm going to save that until the end, just because I know some people are like, oh god, more mugs. And other people are like, yay, more mugs! So, gosh, I had a really great week this week, as in, like, it's been a fun week. Thursday of last week, we went to the hibachi place to have the farewell dinner for my cousin who's moving to Texas. And it was an amazing experience. It was so much fun. I've never been to a hibachi. I don't go to many very, like, fancy restaurants or anything. Not that it was overly fancy. It was quite casual, but it was an experience. It was really, really fun. And the food was phenomenal. So I had some calamari, I had some, it was nice because you can get, they had meals, like you could get like just chicken, or you can get like a combo. So I got chicken and filet mignon, and so you got a little bit of each. So the chicken was delicious, the steak was delicious, The rice was delicious. The sauteed vegetables were delicious. We got soup and salad. The salad was okay. I'm not a big fan of ginger. It had a ginger dressing. But it was, I thought you got, okay, so you got the soup, you got the salad, you got a few pieces of shrimp as like an appetizer, as they called it. You got your main dish, your sauteed veggies that were cooked and everything, and rice, plus pineapple sherbet and a fortune cookie for dessert. All of that, not including your drink, it was like $23. Or 21. No, I think it was 21. What I got was 21. 21 or 23. It was a ton of food. Like, a ton of food. Now, the calamari was extra. But we don't do something like that very often. We don't go to... my favorite place to eat is this little diner known for pie. I'm a simple girl. I'm a t-shirt and blue jeans, diner and good old pie kind of girl. But it was so much fun, and then I had the baby shower to go to this weekend, which was really fun. It was so nice to see everybody come and shower my cousin with love, because I adore her. I can't wait for the baby. I'm like, I need some babies to hold, because I don't want any more of my own, because I need to borrow somebody else's. But I really, besides the hibachi place, where I kind of indulged, I did really good this weekend. Like, really, really good. So, when I got on the scale Tuesday and I gained 1.5 pounds, I was ticked off. Like, I don't even think ticked off fully described the frustration. And I gotta admit, some anger that I had, because I worked out like a crazy person this week. Like, I seriously busted my butt. And I know, after you lose a majority of the weight, the last little bit is always the hardest to come off. I get that. But at the same time, I feel like I take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. Like, it has just been this never-ending battle lately of getting nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. So frustrated. I think out of the 4 weigh-ins I've had this month, because there's actually 5 Tuesdays this month, with the way the calendar lines up, out of the 4, I am actually only down like 0.3 of a pound. 0.3. Because I lose it and I gain it back. I lose it and I pretty much almost gain it all back. And I'm so frustrated, to say the least. I don't know what to do at this point. I don't know how to break through. Because I guess it's like a plateau. I don't know what to do. I'm clueless. Like, I wish I could go to a gym. I wish I could go work out with a trainer or do something like that. But that's not an option for me. I don't live in an area where, let's face it, it's Ohio, it's a rural area, and most people are pretty round. It's the sad truth. I mean, it's like that in a lot of places. But there's not fitness places. There was one and it like went out of business. There's a Curves. I tried that. I got bored. I found Curves incredibly boring after a few months. I'm like, it's the same thing all the time. All the time. Same thing. Different music, maybe. So, I'm kind of, I mean, I'm going to keep plugging at it. But I'm pretty frustrated. Can't lie. And I'm trying to be good. Like, normally we get takeout at the knit shop for lunch and stuff. I've even been bringing my lunch, which is kind of sad. Everyone's eating delicious, like, diner food, because there's this diner that's amazing. Everyone's eating, like, diner food, and here I am eating a salad, trying to be good. So, we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm going to keep plugging away at it, but I don't know what to do. I don't know. I feel kind of clueless and sad. Like, pathetic sad. Okay, now I'm going to show you mugs. Mugs this week. Oh my goodness. So, I got a mug from Jordan. I had to double check the name. I'm so bad with names, people. So bad with names. Okay, so she sent this really cool card, butterfly silhouette, and a cute little notepad. And they're like clickable pencils. What do you got? Mechanical pencils. I'm like, what do you call those? Really cute. My kids want to steal them. But I'm like, no, I have to show them first. I love notepads though. I am a total notepad junkie. I have notepads everywhere. And I got a mug from Austin, Texas. So cool, so beautiful. And I love, right here, love, we got a real kick out of this, the armadillo. Because we don't have armadillos in Ohio. Right? It's like a desert creature. So, Austin. Awesome. And then I got from Becky, who I met at the retreat. And she sent a beautiful handmade card, popsicles. Very cute. And she sent a Wisconsin mug. So awesome. It's always fun, like, I think it's fun getting mugs from places I've never been. Because then we look them up and, like, it feels like a little mini vacation we go on when we research these. But I've been to Wisconsin, so it's always fun for me to get mugs from places I've been as well. Because I can tell my kids, I've been there, and this is what I did while I was there. So, there's cheese on it. And then when you turn it, there's cows. And there's a football right there, too. Very awesome. And it's Green Bay Packers colors. I don't know a lot about football, but I do know that much. So, Wisconsin. And then I got a card with my mug from Netta. And she sent me a Miami mug, which I'm actually using. I have tea in it right now. I don't know that you can see tea. I've been drinking out of it today. Awesome. Love those colors. It definitely, when I see those colors, I think Miami. Take a little sip. I've been to Florida, but I don't believe I've ever been to Miami. And then, so a lady came into the knit shop. She was from out of town. And a friend of mine, we're talking about these mugs. And I was like, oh yeah, I got this one and this one this week. And they were actually out in my car. I stopped at the P.O. box on my way to the knit shop. And so I went and got them and I brought them in because she wanted to see them. So this other lady who was from out of town, just hanging at the knit shop while her husband was out doing something else, was listening, you know, and was asking us about this mugs. Because, I mean, it's not like we're having a private conversation, right? So, you know, she's like, oh, well, I'd love to send you mugs from where I'm from. So I was like, okay, well, I gave her the P.O. box number. And, you know, I guess, I don't want to say I didn't think anything of it again, but, you know, it's somebody I don't know, and I'm like, I'm not going to hold this person to it, right? Like, I'm not going to count my eggs before they hatch, in a way. So, but she sent Chicago mugs. And when I say she sent mugs, it's plural, because not only was she so generous to send one for me, she sent one for the other two ladies at the knit shop. So I got Chicago, which I love the colors of the Chicago. They look so nice together. And I've been to Chicago a few times, well, mainly through Chicago. Once I went around Chicago, I was all by myself driving. My daughter was in the backseat, she was really little. And I went around Chicago. Well, on the way home, because I was going to visit a friend in Wisconsin, on my way home, I missed the thing to go around Chicago and ended up going through Chicago through morning rush hour. It was the most nerve-wracking drive of my life. I'm not meant to live in a big city. So, really awesome. Chicago. And then, last this week, but certainly not least by any means, Suzanne had sent me all the Southern California mugs. So there was 3, and one had a broken handle, and I totally, like, I had to let her know, right? Like, I didn't want her to just see it on the podcast and her be like, why didn't you tell me? I don't know. And I always Instagram all the mugs I get. So I totally planned on using the Los Angeles mug for notions and stuff, and she insisted she wanted to resend it. So I got it today. All in one piece. Los Angeles. Such an awesome mug. So, thank you. I sent her some things as a thank you. I mean, 3 mugs from one. I mean, that is unbelievably generous, and then to resend another one, which she totally did not have to do. Did not have to do that whatsoever. But I'm so very thankful and appreciative that she did, because now I can use it, and I'm excited because I think it is a beautiful mug. So I will be using this first thing tomorrow morning. So that's it for this week for the mugs. I'm so sorry if someone's sick of hearing about mugs, but I need to thank everybody. Because the generosity just, I find so just overwhelming in the best way, as I've said before. I mean, I just feel the love. So, I still, it blows my mind when people are willing to send me these mugs, right? Like, I never have asked. There's only one person I asked, like, flat out asked, hey, can you bring me a mug from where you're from? And that was a friend of mine, right? And I gave her an Ohio mug when we saw each other, so we just pretty much exchanged, and with her being my bestie, I wanted a mug from where she was from. That way, every time I use it, I can think of her, and vice versa. And now I think of all the people every time I use the mugs. I can remember at least a username or a face or something, because I'm really bad with actual names. But some people, easy enough to remember. But they're all so special. They really, really are, and I use them all, and they actually get rotated. I have like this. I'm OCD. It's no secret. I have this system of how I rotate the mugs so they all get used. So the ones in the front end up getting moved around to the ones in the back get moved around to the front and everything, and they all get used. Thank you everybody who sent a mug. I greatly appreciate it so much. I keep getting asked about the list. There is a list out there that people have made on blogs. I do not believe Starbucks has put out like an official list that I have found. I don't know. Some people want me to put it in the group. Like, someone's asked, like, can you make a post about it? And I'm like, I don't know how other people are going to feel about that. I'm like, I don't know if that would annoy some people. I mean, I guess you don't have to click on it, right? So I'm still debating. I would like to hear from you people. If you want the list posted, please let me know. I can copy, paste it. Have a post, because people just want to know if there's one in their area, because other people have started collecting them. Some people just want them for where they live, or if they're traveling, to pick them up. So many people are like, I'm going to start collecting them too, and I'm thinking, oh, your husband's going to be like, that Jenna, be like, don't tell him I enabled you to do it. So, alright, I've been chatty today, makes up for the short episode last week, right? So, I'm Jenna, also known as RetroLemon. I am RetroLemon on Ravelry, Plurk, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, Fitbit, and Weight Watchers. And until next week, I will see you then. Bye.